Hey everybody, Barry here again. Mid-mount turbo is done. Let's do some testing. I'm very excited about this. I've got a bit of tuning to do. For some reason the tune has changed. It's not very far off, but just a little bit. And I'm kind of wondering if that's because I had a couple exhaust leaks with the old setup, like V-bands leaking, and I had a weld that either blew out or I missed a little bit right on top. And I'm wondering if that's why it's reading a little bit rich in places, a little bit lean in other places. Whatever, I'll get it sorted out. But over the last couple days, I've been trying to sort out the launch control. The launch control is a little bit different as well. I'm not quite sure, but I had the spark retard set to 0 degrees, basically just disabled, and it would get up on the converter and go pop, 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 shut off. And it did that a couple times, and I just need to get that sorted out. So I set it to 5 degrees and it was a lot better. Then I set it to 7 and it just didn't get up on the converter at all. And when I let off the brake, it just kind of fell flat on its face. So I've got it set to 4 right now just to see if that's going to help. I'm hoping it does. So that's what we're going to do this morning. Go and do some testing. I was going to grab a spark plug and do a plug check, but I don't really have time right now because I got to be back from Mexico to go to work at 8 o'clock, and right now it's 25 after 7. So I got a lot of miles to cover in a very short time. But the truck is running pretty well. I've got a little bit of a surge at kind of cruising speed, which I've been fighting for some time. And I'm not sure if it's timing based. I'm not sure if it's got something to do with the throttle body being weird. I don't know, but it'll dance between like 14.0 and 15.0 and it just goes, whoa, just constantly back and forth like that. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to fix that up, please, I would adore you for letting me know that. Oh, also, I set the wastegate duty cycle to 30% because why not? I've got overboost set to 13 psi, so if we hit that, it'll just cut the boost. But the other day I hit 8 pounds and I'd like to get closer to 10, so, well, let's try it out. Everybody on the internet, of course, people on the internet, said that this is gonna lag like crazy because the turbo is 8 feet away from the engine. By the time you run the charge tubes up the truck, across the intercooler, back up to the engine, it's a good 8 feet for sure. Probably more like 10. And the only place that I find lag at all is, like, say, part throttle, half throttle. Before, I could get into boost like 1-2 psi at like half throttle, and now that's not there anymore. Which, to be honest, is probably a good thing because I'll save a little bit of gas. Driving around in boost all the time, not easy on gas because that hop switch cuts in the second fuel pump, and then you've got all the fuel. And it just goes right to 11 to 1, and yeah, efficiency out the window. But right now it's good. And if I just floor it on the highway, it just hooks and books, and I don't find any real lag at all, maybe half a second. I can't say quite yet whether it takes longer to get up on the 2-step or not, up on launch control, because I haven't really successfully done a test yet, but that's what I'm hoping to get sorted out here this morning. All right, let's see what happens. Yep. I just tried a test and it was not happy, so let's go back to that soft retard again, set it back to 5 degrees. I don't know why this is being so weird. I don't know if it has something to do with the placement of the turbo or not, but either way, it's not happy. So I'm going to set that to 2900 and let's see, give it another 100 RPM just so that it doesn't pull all that timing so quickly. And I'm going to write this tune and we'll try again. All right, the tune is written. Let's try again. Now I'm just going to try a test right here on the side of the road so I don't shut off in the middle of the road. Okay, that's a good start. It did shut off when I let off the gas, but let's try again.
30, 60.
All right. Okay, just did a run, and it sounds like I may have blown off a charge tube right at the end there. It was like, phew. Oh yeah, right there, look at that. All right, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to bead roll all these pipes, which I expected anyway, but okay. That's something though. It actually left. Cool. And of course I don't have any HP tuners data because I forgot to plug in the HP tuners. I had the V-Link plugged in anyway. It's just, anyway, these things happen. But that's pretty good. I actually got it to leave. It did stumble a little bit, but I'm happy with that. It's a good start. Well, that's a little bit of testing done. This is not a race truck. It's not, I don't go out and race this on the weekends every weekend trying to make money and stuff like that. I just like to have fun. And that's just part of it. So it did a 4.40 to 60, which is the slowest it's been in quite a long time. I kind of expect that's got something to do with it being lower on boost. I still haven't checked the video, but I would say it's probably hanging around 4 or 5 pounds. And so I'll get the boost controller sorted out, and I'll get the tool off of Joey for bead rolling the pipe so that that doesn't happen again. I think from what I remember when I looked down, it was at about 65 when that pipe blew off, so it should be a pretty accurate test for 0 to 60. And the truck didn't spin, it only spun for probably 5 feet, when usually when this thing is up on the converter and into boost, it'll spin 40, 50 feet. So it's definitely down on power. Whether that has anything to do with the turbo, whether it has anything to do with the mid-mount setup, I don't know. I mean, it's probably less efficient because I have 2.5-inch pipe going the entire length of the truck versus 3-inch. But I don't know. I've never really done this before, so it's kind of fun to do different experiments and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to cut a whole second off of that 0 to 60 like it was before, but again, not a race truck. Doesn't matter whatsoever. I just love driving it around, and I actually really like this setup. It's very neat. It sounds awesome. It's not too crazy loud. I didn't wake my baby boy this morning when I fired it up at 7 o'clock, so that's a good thing. Cass would not be happy if I woke Silas up every morning. 10 months old and getting woken up every time I fired the truck up. So I don't even have any data to look over because I'm an idiot and I forgot to plug the HP tuner in. But next video we'll probably do some more testing like that. I'll do a spark plug read, see if it's rich or lean. That'll be some more fun. I just like to learn new things, and this is definitely new to me. So I'm all done for today. Thanks for coming on a quick drive with me. Did a pull, got the launch control to sort of work. I might have to dial that in a little bit better because yeah, it was a bit doggish out to start, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody.